what you're given, that's how we live it. Don't be mad at the system, it's simply how we've existed. I hear a lot of people talking like they politicians and choose to be an accountant because it's safe.
Hey guys, what's up? It's your boy Tyler here. Back in another dope video saying on the channel, Tyler Tesla HD. And hopefully you can hear me because I'm outside in the rain with my lamp. Rain, fair weather. Yeah, I said before out the sun now, but rain just smells good, calming, and awesome. Guys, one thing I want to say, playing this video, and people have got my videos are only popular when I do get to the point, so here it is. Okay, so this video is going to be about the Model. First is about whether you should get the, kind of before I said the Model Y versus the X, because they're SUVs. But now I'm going, the Model Y is going to stay the same looks. I don't know if I told you guys, but I talked to a Tesla advisor, and they just said that basically said they agree with that I should keep the same looks of a Tesla Model Y, so I'm happy. Innovation on the design just changed. I have my own design, but I'd rather stick with the design of the Model Y you see today. But the point is, on the Model, I could do Model Y versus an X. Now I'm going to do Model 3 versus S. And well, both of them, they're not really high up ground like the Model Y and X, but it's more low to ground, which everyone knows that. But this acceleration, Model S is much faster, and this video could be about Model 3 versus the S. I'm going to change the subject. This is about the Model S Plaid. This is the official name. The Model S Plaid is, it has, I don't know much about it, but I like the way they changed the looks up a little bit. If you look at the rear of the Model S Plaid, and Tesla is finally introducing it, so I watched a YouTube video, a person who spotted the Model S Plaid. Actually, if you like the Model S Plaid, if you look at the back of it, if you look at maybe the P100D Model S versus the Plaid, if you look at the glass roof in the rear, the front everything just seems like it's the same, but also it's also different. It's more tinted. The Model S is more tinted. The looks more aggressive looking, but also a little bit the same. The glass roof, and if you look from the rear side, it looks much more sloped, which I just love. It's dope. And it has, from the sloped rear, it goes like this. It curves into like I try to explain, but it's dope looking. And guys, I also want to say, before we get on the next part of this Model S Plaid video, my mom's starting to encourage me by, she is happy that I am making a channel. She literally told me after we finally listened after all, that she doesn't really like watching YouTube videos, and that's not her thing, which that's her opinion. At least she said to me, she loves that. She basically likes listening and is really happy and encouraging me and listen to me on my YouTube channel, Tyler Tesla HD. I'm happy. In fact, I'm wearing my Tesla sweatshirt. It's dope. And guys, now let's go back to the point to tell the story now. But the Model S Plaid, I already said part of it, but another thing about the Model S Plaid is I already said. By the way, can you hear me, guys? The Model S Plaid, I already talked about why this looks more aggressive, but also the same. It seems like the aggressiveness just looks more. It's hard to explain, but it's dope looking. That's one. Number two of the video of Model S Plaid is inspired by the Roadster being plaid. It's I don't remember yet. I probably should have looked it up before this video, but it's awesome. And if I can remember, the Model S Plaid, it's less expensive than Roadster. next gen, but also maybe at least a half a second less fast, like acceleration less than the Roadster. But it's awesome, but the Model S, I believe, when we put it in production, should be it should be at least a half a second less than the Roadster. Maybe it can be a 2.1 acceleration, which would be dope. If you're watching Elon Musk, so do that. But guys, honestly, it's probably hear me better because I'm surrounded with a bunch of walls. Sorry, it's my it's awesome. And another thing about the Model S Plaid, because the videos all about the Model S Plaid, is the Model S Plaid. Dope. So we get that in the video, of course, to say it better. But the Model S Plaid, another thing about it, the third thing on the list, it's basically 10 things about the Model S. I think it's just dope. I'll try to tell it somehow. Of what something that's the Model S Plaid. The third thing on the list is my dope opinions on the Model S Plaid until it comes to production. Elon Musk, once me and him had the same agreement, he literally says no to other people who say they want a refresh design for the Model S. I already like the way it looks already. It's the same design, but the rear just looks more aggressive. The opposite is the same. It's hard to explain. I already said that, but sorry. But he agrees. Elon Musk, me, and another test advisor I met knows that, well, I didn't meet Elon, his Twitter post makes you think we are the same. The Plaid, okay, Elon Musk and me and another test advisor at Tedville Square Mall showroom said she agrees with me that she should get the same looks. And with the Model S Plaid, it looks the same, but it also looks different. I mean, it looks the same, just adjusted to look more aggressive. Is what I mean. It's dope. It's dope. You guys, I also want to say number 4 on the list is dope, and I'll explain. So, what do you think? And guys, and also, let me think. It's good. And also, guys, I can't zoom in because I'm facing my front-facing camera. But guys, I thought zooming in would be pretty dope when I'm getting to the point, Guys, the fourth thing finally almost on the list is that I believe, because there's not much we know about the Model S Plaid. Okay, just got spotted by another YouTuber. The Model S Plaid, the top and ultimately is the looks. They're just the most dope. But the fourth thing, seriously, come on, the plans. The fourth thing on the list for the Model S Plaid, I'm predicting and also wishing dope is like, it's a hard one, is the interior, like everybody knows, but I still want to give it up to my video and say a couple of opinions that I'm glad the interior is going to the version just like the Model 3 and Y have, but a little bit more premium and expensive and even more advanced, especially in the steering wheel. It's dope. And also the screen must be bigger and thinner bezels. Dope. And I like the way, if I were to get a Tesla, the interior does change. The exterior will stay the same, which I'm glad, but it looks more aggressive. The interior, it looks like the Model 3 and Y for the interior refresh. At least that's upgrading, because Elon Musk thinks the whole horizontal screen is dope, and I agree with that too. And the interior of the Model S, I think the Model S or X, it's hard to say, but I probably would get the Model S over the X, because it's Model S Plaid actually, more specifically. Also the performance, so it's like, there's going to long range performance in Plaid, but I'm definitely getting Plaid because it has the fast acceleration, and the most good looking, and probably the most different, and probably less aggressive than or maybe the same aggressiveness as with the long range might have in 2021 as the Model S Plaid for 2021. It's dope. It's awesome, and yeah. I can think of one more thing in out the video. I don't know, but I'll think one more thing. We're just gonna do 5 things, okay, guys? The 5th thing on the list is gonna be really, really dope. You know, guys, Model S Plaid for the 5th thing on the list. The 5th is for another opinion, a dope. Is the Model S Plaid for the 5th thing is oh, it's really windy, guys. I'll speak louder. The Model S Plaid for the 5th thing, sorry, is let me think. Guys, guys, I don't think I have a 50 on the list. I'm sorry, but I can't get something exclusive right now for you guys. It involves Franz von Hohenhausen. If you're watching Franz, because you probably, obviously, you probably should be able to look at different YouTubers who review your own design. That's dope. Some people hate your designs, but for me, it's the coolest and most sexy and awesome looking Tesla in the world. More specifically, the Model Y. A dope looking. Wow, it's windy. Guys, it's awesome, and you know, Franz, you know, the way I design my own car, I have on paper at my house. It's different than the Model Y's looks, but probably innovated a lot. I always loved the rear of the Model Y. On the exterior. And I always loved tinted glass roofs. It's dope in a Tesla. It's awesome. And yeah, so yeah, that's all I want to say. So let me see my little. I'm gonna come up with something else to say. Let me think. Okay, guys. What I would say is, even though I have my own quote, I kind of thought about changing it up a little bit, but I'm gonna make them specifically for Tesla, Tesla HC. But the Tesla, my quote is, I need to write it down. Come on, let me think. I got something. You never give up until you make. This is my quote for Tesla when I worked there. Never give up until you make the most sexy, awesome. Sorry, never give up until you make the most sexy, /awesome, /dope, /cool looking and most aggressive looking Tesla in the world. And that, my friends, will be accomplished even more in the future as more aggressive, but also even today's Tesla cars. But the Model S Plaid just seems like it's the same design but more aggressive. I have to come saying that it's just amazing. At least you guys, some guys who wanted more aggressive Model S. Seriously, if you look at the rear and the front, it only looks a little bit the same. You can really tell it's more aggressive. Just trust me. Just look at the spotted Model S Plaid images on Google, and or a certain video I might link in. I wish I could link in my description, but I'm probably in the future. You'll see it sometime in the future. But dope. But it's awesome. So yeah, please, hoorah! Seeing a dope Tyler Tesla HC video. And I also hope you like my new banner. And I also hope you like my new intro. It's probably the same, but I kind of changed up a little bit. You'll see. Probably a little similar. But it's awesome and it's dope. So yeah. Peace. Hoorah! See you in the next. Sorry, I said that right. Okay, guys. Yeah. Peace.